When I was 8, my dad forced me to rehearse false memories with anatomical dolls, making me testify that my mom abused me. I thought my father saved me from a monster. He was my hero, the man who helped me put my own mother in prison. But the truth? The truth was a carefully crafted lie, and it cost my mother her life. Then it almost cost me mine. It all started when I was just 8 years old. My parents were in the middle of this vicious, ugly divorce. One night, right before the big court date, my dad sat me down. He had these anatomical dolls. You know, the ones they use in situations like that. He told me he was going to help me remember things I'd forgotten. Things about Mom. When I just looked at him, confused, and said nothing bad ever happened with her, he looked disappointed. Not angry, just deeply, subtly disappointed. He spoke so gently. Sometimes our minds protect us by forgetting scary things, son, but I need you to be brave for me. He spent hours asking me these careful, leading questions. Hours. He kept at it until I could picture it clearly in my head. Mom's hands lingering too long during baths. The way she'd make me. Promise not to tell anyone how uncomfortable it made me feel. By morning, those memories felt completely real, like they'd always been there. In court, Dad held my hand, squeezing it when I got scared or stumbled over a detail. Mom was there, screaming that he'd coached me, that it was all a lie. But her wild accusations just made her look guilty, unhinged. She got 8 years in prison. He got full custody. And me? I got a hero. 2 years later, we were building a pillow fort in my room, a normal, happy father-son moment, when the phone rang. I watched Dad's face drain of all color as he listened. He hung up slowly, then pulled me into his arms. "Your mom," he whispered, his voice trembling. She died. In prison. She hurt herself. He told me she'd left a note, just repeating, "I'm sorry," over and over. He explained that sometimes truly guilty people just can't live with what they've done. A strange mix of relief and something else, something I couldn't name, washed over me. The woman who'd violated me was gone, but she was still my mother. Dad held me while I cried, promising me it was okay to have complicated feelings. We'd get through this together. And he kept that promise too. He spent thousands on therapy to help me process the trauma. I joined survivor support groups, wrote essays about overcoming my childhood trauma, and even became an advocate for other victims. My mother's supposed crime became my entire identity. Dad drove me to full story video added in below.